Hello everyone, welcome back to Corpse Party Blood Drive. And when we last left off, we had just finished Extra Chapter 4. So now we're going to be going with Extra Chapter 5. We're doing, let me see, Extra Chapter 4, we had Naho, Aiko, and Sayaka, and Inimura. Yes, I remember all their names, good. And that was a two-parter. I really doubt these other ones are going to be two-parters. They could be. I don't know. But yeah, we have 5, 6, 7, and possible 8. I think might open up whenever Chapter 7 gets done. So let's go ahead and start Extra Chapter 5. Threading the needle. Oh, Magari again. In the depths of Maratuba's tomb HQ. In a storage room stacked high with books to rival any libraries. I was hard at work researching my mark. Squatting on the ground to read the books I'd spread out before me. The Book of Shadows originally belonged to Maratuba's tomb, right? So where's all the information on its roots? Achoo! Oh, it's dusty in here. She get punched? What? Oh, no, she hit the shelf. Okay. I hit the shelf behind me and with my back when I sneezed. After a couple seconds had passed, a fairly heavy book fell from above, landing right on my spine. So she did get hit, but by a book. What the heck? Who put this away right next to it? Oh, put it away right next time. Ah. I observed the fallen tome, which opened to a photo that looked an awful lot like the very book I was seeking. Oh, it's almost like it was preordained, destined. Before I could read the associated passages, however, a member of the order appeared and gave me a stiff salute. Mistress Magari, with the second degree. We have completed our analysis of the Ever After stones. They have 83% accuracy to the originals. Okay. Okay, good work. Those are the stones I swiped from Aiko Niwa, right? You better not have replicated the things without my consent. We would never. No, no, no. What's wrong with making extras, okay? Just in case you get stuck there. Like, that would never happen, right? Fine then. Just remember, this is my prey. Anyone who gets in my way will be eliminated, Maratuba or otherwise. Okay, where are we going now? What? What? That's the end of Chapter 5? So we have a very, very long Chapter 4, and then a very, very short Chapter 5. Alright. That was, yeah. Me talking about starting Chapter 5 was longer. Okay. Chapter 5, very, 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 very short. So, we'll go ahead and start out with Chapter 6 now. There's no reason to make a 3-minute long episode. So, let's move on to Chapter 6. Hopefully it's a little bit longer. Separation. Ah, okay, so Parka guy, and then that is, Hinoe? It's that guy's sister, Ayumi. I remember, I was leaning against a wall in the small basement room with indirect lighting, and Hinoe was sitting in a chair across the room from me holding a coffee mug, okay. A beautiful silver bracelet on her left wrist caught my light, sparkling majestically. Thank goodness the test results were negative at least. What test results? I swear to you, Hinoe, I'll track down every member of the team that assaulted you and tear them to fucking ribbons. Oh my! Risoto. Those pieces of crap, they have no reason to live. They don't deserve to breathe the same air as us. This world just needs to die. I'm gonna crush it myself with my own 2 hands. Maybe he's not such a bad guy. Hinoe's tone of voice was calm and soothing. She was trying to bring me back from the rage that consumed me. When I was younger, I used to think much the same way. No, 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 you definitely did not. Not the same way he does. I couldn't do anything but suffer, and no one was ever there to help me. Felt like even my friends had betrayed me. I truly wish that outside of my family, everybody in the world would just stop dead. I was a sophomore in junior high at the time. Oh my gosh. That's a mood right there, okay? Sophomore and junior high, and you just want everyone else in the world to die. Whew. I still think that way. Misoto does. Oh. And I did too, for a long time. But then I grew up. And I realized that I'd met and become good friends with so many different people in those few short years. And I was glad to have those people in the world. I was glad to know they were alive. So please know that you'll regret it if you end up based on how you feel at one single moment in time. Your tale won't come to a happy end like a regular story should. Oof! Oof, that aged like milk. Oh. Oh, shut up. My ideology comes from all the crap I've had to live through. This is no junior high grudge. I want to see those who terrorize the weak get what's coming to them from the people they hurt. There's no hesitation at all in your ideals, is there? I'm rather envious of that. Hinoe closed her eyes and smiled. She then drew her knees into her chest and wrapped her arms around them, contemplating something. Oh, she's crying? What's happening? I don't think I can be with someone like you. Wait. Don't cry, Kinoe. I'm so sorry. Don't apologize. Come on. It's okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, Hinoe buried her head in her hands and began to cry. You don't need to apologize. Come on. We separated that day due to inconceivable differences in our personal philosophies. And that's around when I began working toward what I felt was my destiny, the Purge. Oh no, the Purge! Oh no. Oh yeah, I did. I chose a highly populated area and killed a lot of people. And it didn't even bother me because they were all pieces of human waste polluting the world. My headless corpse now lay in the heavenly host Nirvana. A silver bracelet dimly glinting upon its wrist. He had her bracelet. So Parker guy was in love with her. Oh my gosh. That's sad. Well, separation. Yep. These. Okay, soulful testimonies unlocked. These chapters are so small. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go on with chapter 7, okay? We finished chapter 5, chapter 6, and now we're going to go to chapter 7. And if this chapter is less than 10 minutes, we're going to have a very, very short episode. Okay. Blood Drive, extra chapter 7, Satsuki's Heart. I don't have any clear memories of my childhood, but I do remember my parents being kind. This is Yuka's friend, right? The one that has the flower head? It was dusk and the room was completely unlit. It was so dark inside that we could have been entertaining guests, but I never know it. I felt alone, but I knew I wasn't. I was determined to get my mom's attention. Mom, I'm hungry. Mom, I want some chicken tenders. Assuming she hadn't moved since the sun had started setting, my mom was probably still sitting at our small kitchen table. This was the third time I'd informed her of my desire to eat, and finally this time I could hear her start to move at the sound of my voice. Though this was my home, it always felt like an empty void to me. And now it was more than just a feeling. I noticed my voice was echoing a lot more than it ever used to. All of our furniture had mysteriously disappeared day in and day out. Yesterday was the toaster. The day before that was the piano. The day before that was our chest of drawers. Okay. Either she's having to sell all the stuff because they don't have money, or the mother's been slowly moving out of the house. And today was Dad. Where had Dad gone, I wondered. Mom? Mom's shadow moved slightly, silhouetting in the shape of black, only slightly different from the rest of the blackness around me. I'm sorry, Satsuki. Her tone, like the house itself, was dark. Maybe it just sounded that way. What was that click? Mom, the lights won't turn on. I'm sorry, Satsuki. Suddenly, a field of vision shook violently, and my surroundings began flitting with like shooting stars. Did she hit her with a pan? A frying pan? Flashes of light were whizzing to and fro as the barely discernible ceiling pattern above me was flashing in and out of existence. Legs of the table we're sitting at began to melt away. I saw my mom's face for a moment. There was a strange march of a frying pan flying through the air. Oh, I hit her with a frying pan. Which was strange since we only owned one frying pan. My entire face began to swell and go into convulsions, and my ears were howling and ringing. I could barely hear anything else. The area under my nose and ears were all wet and cold as well. Was that snot, earwax? What was I feeling? That's blood. That blood. Satsuki. I'm sorry. See, whenever this happened, Mom would always hang back and rest her head for a bit. But would then hug me with the kindest, warmest, most sickening, sweet embrace. That's why I love them. I love frying pans. I love what they represent to me. Oh, I love frying pans. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, dear, but this is all I have. Mom gave me some potato chips. They weren't exactly my favorite brand. Don't be like that. So their flavor was kind of iffy. It's the thought that counts, right? There were cartons and cartons of potato chip bags all throughout our house. They were all for me. I was the only one who really ate them. Why do they have so many potato chips? It makes no sense. And whenever I did, Mom would always seem to be a little happier for some reason. So frying pans were my favorite objects, and potato chips were my favorite food. Oh my gosh, this makes me this makes me want to cry. So she likes frying pans because whenever her mom hits her with a frying pan, she gets hugs. And then she gets potato chips. This is terrible. Satsuki, in 3 days, you have a very important role to fulfill. A role? What's a role? It's something joyous. You're to be reborn through the incomparable wisdom of the Archbishop. You'll be one of the higher ranks than ordinary humans. Oh, that's terrible. But why potato chips? It still doesn't make sense. Is there something with potato chips that like helps her? Satsukin? What's up? Oh, Mizuhara? Okay. This is Harui Mizuhara, known her since grade school. I still wasn't sure how to react when someone called out to me though, so I just stare at her blankly. Well, aren't you Miss Gloomy again today? Can you at least give me a what's up every now and again? Whatever. This weekend we have to hit up land. Land? I can't do weekends, I have meetings. For crying out loud. Why not leave all that religious crap to your parents? You at least want to go with me, don't you? I know that face. I know it well. I know how much you love those Maki pants that I bought you from there. I do want to go, but ignore your parents, girl. Ditch them. Give them the heave-ho. Mizuhara was generally really funny. She had a certain sense of timing about her that made it hard for me not to get sucked in. I didn't usually laugh as a rule, but this girl could really bring it out of me. Honestly, wouldn't it be nice if people could pick and choose their parents? Plus, you got a good pair on you. So why not use those to bring all the boys to the yard? Be all like bling bling. Oh, I see. Later that day, Mizuhara had gotten into a car accident on her way home from school. Oh my gosh. Her jaw had shattered on impact, preventing her from smiling again. Since then, she hadn't come to school a single time. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh. You must be Satsuki. It's nice for you to come. You're such a good girl. Despite your young age, you show a firm grasp of reason and understand the nobility of self-sacrifice. You truly are a wonder. I was brought to this suspicious place, though, through some magic that obviously leaned on the dark side. I remember I was really cold here, since I was wearing nothing but a thin black robe. Following her parents' orders, without taking back at all. She must be a very good child indeed. This was the headquarters of Marituba's tomb. I was in a room with terrifying looking objects. Everyone around me is dressed in similar robes, listening intently but passionately to their leader's voice. My mind was a blank slate. I had a slight smile on my face, but I didn't want to make eye contact, so I focused my attention on a random piece on the floor. Yes, Mistress Magari, our child truly is most honest and obedient. As you can see, we'll do anything we can to be of use to the order, anything at all. Then how about you pay your dues for a change? I wonder if you can even guess how many times you've defaulted. Yes, mistress, yes. Satsuki Mappon, do you accept this fate of your own volition? I gave an empty smile and turned my gaze lazily toward the corner of the ceremony room. What I saw gave me a sudden chill. Sticking out from a massive earthen pot was Haru's face, thoroughly bloody and with the eyes rolled back into her skull. What the heck's wrong with these people? Ignore your parents, girl. Ditch them. Streams of drool and blood alike had stained her lifeless chin. Looks like she's been thrown away like yesterday's garbage. Satsuki Mappon, what is it? The parents of those who accept this fate will grant a powerful position within our holy order. The room fell silent. Oh, I've been trying to swallow my emotions. Yeah. I don't want to die, Mistress Magari. It was accompanied by a sudden fury of tears, and my parents immediately began to show signs of extreme panic on their faces. They looked at me like I committed the greatest affront known to man. They were afraid but also disgusted. This is a transformation experiment, right? I don't want that. Alright. This simple affirmative statement was followed by a quick flick of the wrist. Suddenly my parents were now missing their upper halves of their body. She used a scythe to cut her parents up? Oh my gosh. It was required almost no effort. My parents each now lay in two pieces, making squishy, slimy, awful sounds as they died. That's just what I was hoping from you, Satsuki. Live on for your friend Mizuhara. You can live under me. I'll take you in as my pet. I'll even prepare replacement parents for you. Replacement parents? You can do that? Wow. Now then, let the spiritual surgery begin. I am Satsuki Mizuhara. And I have been born on this day. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is a good chapter, okay? I liked learning more about her. Satsuki. Oh! Unlock chapter 8. Like I expected, chapter 8 showed up. Get on here. I feel like chapter 8 is going to be a longer chapter, okay? I feel like for it to be like a special one that pops up after you do all the others, it has to have something. It has to have something like important to the story. Like maybe we see what happened to Ayumi and them at the very end. I don't know. But yeah, so now we know a little bit more about Satsuki, about the spiritual surgery that I guess she went through to become that plant thing. Yeah. So now we're going to go on to extra chapter 8. And hopefully, since it was kind of a secret special one that happens whenever you get done with chapter, like all the other chapters, hopefully it's a little bit longer. So let's get into it. Ooh, so okay. After Ayumi Shinozaki sealed away the Nirvana, those who lost their lives at Heavenly Host Elementary were able to exist in this world once again. Okay, so this takes place after the ending of the game. Gotcha. But the dead can never truly be brought back to life. The entity walls and the Nirvana may be gone, but they left massive chasms in the earth, countless casualties in the wake. Plus, according to Satoshi Mochida and Kyo Niwa, all the students who took place at his formerly existenceless school... Sorry, let me say it all again. All the students who took the place of his formerly existenceless friends in the world have now been erased and they're still... Oh! Okay, so... Wow! Anyone that came through, so like, I guess Q-on or something like that, they were erased in their stead. Oh. Except for Kuon, because her existence was not entirely gone. She still somehow existed in memory as Aiko Niwa's sister. Ah! Since Aiko survived, she knew of her sister, so she still had the memories. I gotcha. And while they don't exactly remember how or why this came to be, Perfect Life is now short one CEO and has fallen into total chaos trying to find and train a replacement. We are shamans. We have witnessed the entirety of history. When Queen Himiko fell during the... Oh my gosh. We were there when the wall fell during the Eastern European Revolution. We were there. We have been resurrected time and again, standing proud as the eras shift. We and we alone have moved this world. Praise! For we resurrect here again, a pleasing omen of the Earth's newest impending shift. Souls, thou hast failed in thy past life, and must now bear witness to our revolution. Oh! This is our gospel? Okay. Behold the child, last night a miracle was born unto our order. The mother be not known, but a child of such an age. 'Tis surely the second coming of God. Oh my gosh. Don't be making a baby a god. Come on. This child has the potential. This child shall one day grow to be our successor. Let us all praise this child. What child is this? Once the cleanup efforts from the Nirvana incident had more or less become old news, I decided to pay the order a visit and see what's up. Dang, this place sure went south. It's been forever since I came here. But look at this place. Damage everywhere, holes in the walls and floors, and a neglected flag. Master Mugari, I'm pleased you've come back to our safety. One of the few remaining members, and there were so many before. I wonder where they all disappeared to. Not that I should have even trusted them to keep their crap together. When the apocalypse came knocking, I was kind of mad at myself for being surprised at all. Don't know who this person is, but he's looking at me kind of nervously. Where's the founder? Well, when one of the 7 entity walls sprouted near the Order's HQ, our founder panicked and fell down the stairs and died. Oh my gosh. So this is the reason there are so few members in our now, because of everyone died. Mostly, there were several others who ran away in fear as well. Even among the elites? I'm afraid so. I turned around and walked out of the room. Wow, such faith. Very wow. The springs creaked and groaned as I tossed about in my bed. What was the point in devoting my life to the Martubas? I got up and jumped right back down onto the mattress once more. I wanted to break the thing. All the things I did. The whole purpose behind my existence was all for nothing. No. You're still alive. You're still young, okay? I slammed the bed repeatedly with my fists, and the springs rocked back and forth vigorously. The whole time, I've done everything on my own, ever since I was abandoned. When Waldo took me in, I thought I'd finally found my reason to live. I got where I was today by never losing to anyone. Now they're all gone. My eyes were red and I was out of breath. As I threw my tantrum, a familiar figure stepped in through the bedroom door, carrying a tray. Ah, Waldo. Welcome back, madame. I brought you some milk tea. I got up and threw myself at Waldo. With every last bit of force my muscles could push, instantly I was bawling. Madame. Waldo was old and wise. He was a rock in all of this. Waldo, I want you to promise me something. Don't you ever leave me. You got that? Of course. He smiled at me. This order needs to be rebuilt, and I'm gonna be the one to rebuild it. I'm gonna make it better than ever before. We got a lot of work to do. But of course, madame. That can't be it. No. That's the ending music. Ah! Wow. Soulful Testimonies. That's it. That's it. Yep, apparently that's all the extra chapters. Yeah. So that is the entirety of Corpse Party Blood Drive. We got through all the 10 chapters, and then the 8 extra chapters, which 5, 6, 7, and 8 did not take very long at all to do. So yeah, that is now the ending of Corpse Party Blood Drive. There's absolutely nothing else that I can see to do because we got all this stuff. I guess if I wanted to, I could go back through and get all the name tags and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to do that, no. Unless there's a reason. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Corpse Party Blood Drive. There is another Corpse Party game, Corpse Party 2, which I might look into playing, but I don't think it's finished yet. Kind of like I said before, I think. There's also the Sachiko Birthday Bash that I don't think I'll play. I don't know for sure yet. If I see it on sale, I might buy it just to finish it. But yeah, that's going to be the end of Corpse Party for a little bit for me. I'm going to wait to start up the next one, Corpse Party 2. It's something Patient. I forgot what it's called. So we'll see what the next game I play is going to be. I'll have to figure out something. Because Subnautica ended and I still have not figured out what game I want to play, which by the time this comes out, I might already have the next game decided. But I'm not for sure. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go back and watch through my original Corpse Party, my Corpse Party Book of Shadows, and then also Corpse Party Blood Drive here. So we're getting fairly close to being done with all the Corpse Party games, which kind of makes me sad, but also I just love playing them. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. So bye!